Hey, hi Hippified. I have a scary story for you. Creepy. Two really big things, kind of momentous things happened to me in the house that we lived in as a teenager, when I was a teenager. I just have to kind of explain the layout so you can get an idea. My parents owned a business, which was like a pub, a kind of a nice, classy kind of, at the time they called it a cocktail lounge. They served food and they had a dance floor and they had live music on the weekends. And that was attached to our house. So the back door, if you went in the back door, to the left was the door to the basement, to the right was the door to the business, and straight ahead was to our house. And my brother and I had our bedrooms down in the basement. And they were just built like in a corner of the basement, so there were stacks of supplies and on the cement floor, and then our hallway was cement, but then we had our bedrooms. So, well, little things would happen all the time in that house. Like, I would walk by my brother's bedroom. He passed his door to get to mine. Mine was on the end. And his light would be on, or his light would be off. And I would be in my room and I would hear someone walking around in there, and I'd hear a click. And I'd go in there and there would be nobody and the light would be on, or whichever it would be the other. That happened to both of us. He would hear something moving around in my room because it was like cement floor and then like this sort of cardboard and then a carpet. So when you walked, it was like kind of thing. So anyway, that happened a lot. And okay, so maybe there was something faulty with the wiring. I mean, I always try to look for you know, a rational explanation. But these two things that happened to me were really creepy. One night, my brother and sister were out. My brother was out and my sister was sleeping over at a friend's, my little sister. My parents were going out and they had a bartender running the business for that night. So I had said goodbye to my parents and had gone down to my room. And I had just gone to bed and I was lying on my side with my back to the door, which was open. And I heard distinctly heavy footsteps come down the stairs and sort of shuffle along the cement hallway and go ch-ch, like they just stopped right behind me in the open doorway. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe my parents didn't leave yet. Maybe it was because it was heavy kind of footsteps. Not that my dad was heavy, but you know, it sounded like a man's footsteps. I don't know. And I rolled over to say what's going on because I thought maybe they forgot to tell me something, and there was nobody there. I jumped out of bed and looked down the hallway really quickly. Nobody there. So I went up and slept on the couch that night. When my parents got home, they found me on the couch. I was too afraid to go back down and sleep there, but you know, obviously I eventually did, and that was the only time that ever happened.